picture of our angel from this angle over here.
He's clearly more emotional when it's about their peers.
What a dear.
Yoo-hoo, honey, look at mummy.
Don't put honey on your brother.
Smile for mummy, smile for mother.
I think he blinked.
Well, take another. Look at this school report. You're gonna see.
What?
We'll have to change the school. The teacher's clearly falling short.
He's just delightful.
So hilarious and insightful.
Might he be a little brighter than his class?
Oh yes, she's definitely nice.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. Wanna look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day got chopped, the umbilical cord is been clear. There's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. Wanna look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day got chopped, the umbilical cord is been clear. There's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm a total little child. That means that me should be against the wall. My daddy says I should let it shut my pie hole. No one likes this girl, not girl like me. Mom says that we're good case for population control. That says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir, that's right. 155 brand new luxury cars. Are they good runners? Let's put it this way. You wouldn't beat them in a race. No, sir. Yes, sir. They are good runners, sir. Yes, sir. So how much exactly?
Ah! Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom.
Ah!
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl. And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. Stories? Come on, stories. I mean, it's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. Could you please be quiet? I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this. It's all your fault. You spent us into trouble, and you expect me to get us out.
What about me then? I've got a whole house to look after, and there's no microwave themselves. You know, I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening, you poor little man.
It's all your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
What? But I didn't do anything. That's not right.
Right. You know what? You're off to school in a few days' time. You won't be getting right there. Oh no. I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull, and I've told her all about you and your smarty pants ideas. Big, strong, scary woman she is. Used to be in the Olympics during the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a horrible, squeaky, little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off to bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of their story. Like Romeo and Juliet, was written in the stars before they even met. That love and fate pantone for men. Yup.
Let me tell you something. A man in business, a man's hair is straight as ass. Good hair leaves a good brain. Now the secret to my success is...
Secrets, Daddy, secrets.
Yes, secret. The secret to my success is this. Oil of violets, hair tonic. No. Stand back, son. Your old man's going on. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah, that's what it's out. Oh yeah, that's the bananas right there. Let me tell you something. A man in business simply cannot fail to get noticed. He looks like this.
Daddy, secrets.
It's green!
Good Lord, women, have you started already? It's not even 8:30. My hair, it's green.
What on earth did you do that for? Why do you want green hair?
I didn't want green hair. I didn't do anything.
Wait, maybe you used some of Mommy's marks like a mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair, my lovely hair. Oh my good Lord, I've got my deal today. What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What is it? What can I do?
You can pretend you're an elf.
Yes, that's it. I can pretend I'm a... Wait a minute. The boys are loony.
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Oh, don't be disgusting. Go on, creep on back to that library of yours or something. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess and I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. 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 And so if you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail.
12. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 2 is 16. 9 times 2 is...
Stop! Good heavens, how far can you go?
I don't know. Quite a long way, I think.
And do you think you can tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
Well, yes, that's... How about this? Now, this is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it. But 2 times 242.
484.
No way! Let's leave math for the time being and look at reading. Can anybody read this? Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. Lavender?
Is the first one tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Yes. Well, I need to learn to read words so that I can read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And Matilda, have you ever read a book by yourself?
Oh, yes. More than one. In fact, last week I read quite a few.
A few? In a week? My, that's good. And what books did you read?
Let's see. Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Tess of Turberville, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, The Secret Garden, Kim, The Invisible Man, and Sting of the Dove.
Well, yes, Miss Trunchbull. There's, in my class, that is, there's Matt, a little girl called Matilda Wormwood, and...
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors? Excellent man. Told me to watch out for, though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, my mistress. I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What's the school motto, Miss Honey?
Babinatum est magis.
Babinatum est magnetum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't... Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense! Haven't I just told you that she's a gangster?
She knows the times tables.
So she's learned a few tricks?
But she can read.
So can I!
I have to tell you, headmistress, that in my opinion, this little girl should be placed in the top form with the 11-year-olds.
What? But she's a squib, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. We can't just place her in with 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? Rules.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An
filthy, nasty, stupid people.
Stupid people, Daddy. People stupid.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
It's the mileage. They took one look at the mileage on the first car and told me these cars were rubbish. I told them the reason the mileage was so high was a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course it's not true.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. And what's this? Another book? What's wrong with the telly?
She's got no respect, Albert. It's all books and stories.
No, it's a lovely book. I'm honest, if you read
Lovely.
it, you'll love it.
I'll show you what I think of yours.
Can you
Lovely.
show the little brat?
You little stinkworm. Yeah, it's in the cupboard. And whilst you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like this will stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying, I think that it's okay, and that's not right.
Give me that, you. I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, can I ask you a question? Do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt. All squished in there?
No, it's fine. I think they're just big.
Right. Well, look, I'd better hang around just in case. If they start to squeeze out your ears, you're going to need help. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best that we're best friends.
Help me! Someone put a can of treacle into Miss Principal's chair. She sat on it, and when she got up, her knickers got stuck to the seat. Someone told her I did it. I'll never. And now she's after me.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
You're done, kid. You're finished. Once Agatha was put aside, you're guilty. You are squished.
Yesterday, she caught Julius Rottwinkel eating sweets during science. She just picked him up, swung him around, and threw him out the window.
Don't listen to them. That didn't happen. They're just trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they're saying they're gonna put me in the chokey.
What's choking?
They say it's a cupboard where they throw children into, full of nails and broken glass.
There's a place you can set if you haven't been good.
And it's made of spikes and wood.
And it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom.
You wish you'd stood. When the hinges creak and the doors close, you can now see squalls.
Out the end of your nose.
And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out, or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth. Okay, look, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago, but why?
Look, she's coming! We better hide. Quick, places!
Matilda, don't tell her that I am.
Now!
Shield.
You circulating spleen. Where's the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those blazes. There he's been for the last hour, actually.
What, an hour?
Yes, you see, Nigel suffers from a rare chronic sleeping disorder, narcolepsy. The condition is characterized by falling asleep without any warning at all. You see, he fell asleep and we put him in these places for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Of course.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Mom, is it time to go to school yet? Oh, this is my bedroom. This is my bedroom at home. Oh, hi, Miss Transform.
Amanda Fripp!
Yes, Miss Transform.
Whatever have I told you about pigtails? I hate pigtails!
Well, my mummy likes them. She said they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit!
Oh no, she's doing it now. Here she comes.
Ah! You, what is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Oh, so you're Wormwood. I should have known. Well, Wormwood, you have made a very big mistake!
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Completely brand new cars, sir. Green hair? Yes, it was National Green Hair Day. We celebrate all the great green things of the world, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow at 1, sir? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do. What the? I think I might leave this on. It looks like rain.
Who is it? Yes. Hello, my name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher. Bit busy right now. It will only take a moment. Oh, come if you must. What do you want, Miss Chutney? It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to be able to read. Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows you try. I'm not afraid of girls getting all clever past Miss Chutney. A girl should think about makeup and hair dye. Looks are more important than books. Now look at you and look at me. You chose books and I chose books. I beg your pardon, but Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant. Her mind is incredible. With a little help from us, she could... Mind? Her mind? You really don't know it, do you? Matilda, can I speak to you, please? I'm afraid I have not been too successful in getting others to recognize your ability. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, why? That is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me. Thank you, Miss Honey.
Matilda Wormwood! Matilda Wormwood! Where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This clot, this foul criminal, is none other than a disgusting criminal, a denizen of the underworld, a member of the mafia. This morning you sneak like a servant into the kitchen and stole the slightest slice of my private chocolate cake from the tea tray.
No, I didn't! Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, I should say this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty!
I'm not guilty!
Okay then, alright. I saw the cake, and honestly, I was really definitely short of almost thinking that only up. Maybe. But the thing was, the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I stopped it down too quick.
I'm not guilty to do anything!
You are guilty because you're a fiend. You're a crook. You're a thief. And I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall dissect you, madam. And you shall be destroyed.
I didn't do it!
Doctor,
Yes, miss?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, miss. I'm very sorry about it.
Oh, as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bob Trotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful. Marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh, crazy. Sit, Bob Trotter. What's the matter, Bob Trotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
Oh no, you're not full. I will tell you when you're not full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake. Eat!
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat!
He can't.
Eat!
He surely can't.
Eat!
There's no way.
Eat!
He might explode.
Eat!
best friend. There's a bit coming up that's all about me. Well, not exactly about me, but I play a big part in it. So what I do is I offer the Trunchbull a jug of water. But I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen because I don't want to spoil it for you. Okay, alright. On the way back, I find a new. A new is like a really ugly lizard that lives in water. And then, no, I'm not gonna tell you anymore. Okay. I'm gonna put the new in the Trunchbull's jug. It's going to be brilliant.
I'm so clever, I'm so clever, I'm so very, very clever. I'm so very, very clever. What a very clever fellow I am. Come here, you.
Stop, no, thank you.
Everyone gather round. All my family to show my success. Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old bangers on my house. All polished up, but the manager on the club telling the truth. That each one was worn out. How could I possibly make the manager go back?
Drive them backwards, Daddy, backwards.
When suddenly I had the most genius idea in the world. I was my drill to send the speedometer backwards.
Use a drill to send it backwards, Daddy, backwards.
Yes, but backwards. Backwards exactly. I did it to every single car.
Every car went backwards, Daddy, backwards.
Stop talking now, darling. There's a good boy.
10 minutes later, the men show up. Great big nasty face tapes, expensive suits, dark glasses, don't know who they thought they were.
Some men are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night. That was badgers. It was a program about badgers. Same thing. And did it work?
What do you think?
Wow, lots of money, Daddy, money.
But that's not fair. They've trusted you and you've cheated them. What is the matter with you? What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to a library to that old bag of yours will never to be let in again.
What? No, please don't.
And if she does, I'll have her fired. You'll never read another stinking book as long as you did. I'll put an end to your story, young man. Now get to your room.
Matilda, I got those books we spoke about, so if you like...
What are you doing with those books, woman?
Oh, they're for Matilda.
No, they are not. Not on my watch. There's an A for reading and an A for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bog Trotter is our good toad. Sit. It has become clear to me, and you have no idea what you are doing. You believe in books and stories and kindness and fluffiness. That is not teaching! To teach the child, you must first break the child. Where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Disgusting! Revolting! Revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed.
Look, I've got the newt. This is the newt. I've got it.
Look, I'm going to put the new into Miss Trunchbull.
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
This is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You're wet. You're weak. You're in fact a sniveling little... What is it? What is it? Newt! Newt! It's a...
Oh, what is it?
Oh, it's disgusting. It's a snake. Watch out, Miss Trunchbull. It's going to bite. I bet it's poisonous.
Quiet, children, please.
You! You! Cockroach! You did this, you vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
Oh, no, not me. I didn't.
Ow! Stop! What's that, maggot? Stop! We're only just getting started.
Miss Trunchbull, don't. You will pull his ears off.
I have discovered, Miss Honey, through many years of experiments and teaching, that the ears of small boys do not hurt. In fact, they stretch. And I think this little stretching. Now.
Miss Trunchbull, no! Leave him alone, you big, fat bully!
How dare you! You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall reel down, strap you between the muzzle of your mouth. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall dissect you, madam. I shall perform experiments on you, and all of those disgusting little slugs shall suffer the most appalling indignities because of you. Yes, you.
Go on. Sit. Tip over.
Have you ever wondered the lie I have about how it likes stays in bed? For example, there's no way of knowing if bed is sitting in your head as bed is in my head when someone says bed and howling for trouble. I don't want to see lights. We're holding a light that like wisdom travel away from us. At the speed of light, we decide to know way without trying to say. I'm not sure, but I wonder if it's in my head. I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These lessons start coming to my mind omitted. These stories delivered to me fully written. Oh, everyone shouts, it seems like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I always say stop, my dad and my mom. Let's tell you stories, not just once. I'm sorry I'm not explaining it right. But it's always called anger and the anger is life. And it's burning inside me when you're still in faith. But listen today, and hear the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are bleeding. And suddenly, everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book. Or a pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet. Like the sound when you lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. And all the people around me, their mouths are still moving. The words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm. Like I said, into the eye of the storm.
Miserable collection of excuses, and you, standing there like a squid, hearts pounding on it. But I shall tell you that I am masterly, and I shall tell you that there is no experiment I shall not perform, no ear I shall not stretch, no finger I shall not move, no hair I shall not. What is it? What is it? Newt! Newt! It's up! It's heading north! I've got a new in my knickers! I've got a new in my knickers!
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd all better go home while we still can.
Yay!
Lunch, please. Matilda, I think it would be wise to go before lunch. Please. I did it with my eyes. Am I strange? Of course not. How do you fancy a nice cup of tea? A cup of tea would be nice. He's very, very, very proud. He says, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. That's not what he says. He calls me a cheat and a liar and a nasty little freak. Oh, I see. Here we are. Home, sweet home. Are you poor? Yes, I am very. Don't they pay teachers very much? Well, they don't actually, but I'm poorer than the most because of other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but then I was out walking once when I came across this old shed, and I fell completely in love with it. I begged the farmer to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but then he let me move in, and I've lived here ever since. But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed. Matilda, I'm not strong like you. You see, my father died when I was little, and then my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel, they couldn't hardly imagine. And then, when I got my first job as a teacher, she had presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. But did he really do that? Did he really just give her his whole house? I don't know, but I find it hard to believe. But Miss Honey, that's not fair. She's not your father's house. On these walls, I hang wonderful pictures. Through this window, I can watch the seasons change. And by this lamp, I can read. And I am set free. And when it's cold outside, I feel no fear, even in the winter storms. I am warmed by a small but stubborn fire, and there is nowhere I would rather be. I know it isn't much, but it is enough for me, for this is my house.
of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the rights to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the choking doors slam. Never again will my people bleed out. Never again will I doubt it with mine. Mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again will we live behind bars. Never again will we know we are
Revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have strength for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have strength for revolting. We're revolting. We can speak out how we like. If it else is wrong, wrong is right. I don't know what see why. So let us be naughty. We sort of stay inside the line. We just say at the same time. There's nothing a judge will not do. She take the hammer and say shoot and make me push us too far. There's one who left now we are. Revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. I will have strength for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. I will have strength for revolting. We're revolting.
A few days later, Miss Hutton found out she was the owner of the house. She quickly moved in and was happier than she'd ever been in her entire life. As for Miss Trunchbull, she was never seen again. The trophies were immediately destroyed and a new headmistress took over, and her name was Miss Honey.
Hooray!
It was often said that it was the spoil of all of the land. And so, this is the end, and there was so much that I could tell you that this story has a happy ending. There was so much that I could tell you that Matilda got the love that she deserved. But perhaps not all stories have happy endings.
Don't stand here gawping. We're going to Spain.
Spain? But why? Because this idiot, this nit, this twit brain thought it was a good idea to sell 150 old bangers to some bad guys.
I didn't know how bad they were, did I? Come on, boy. We're leaving forever and never coming back.
Let Matilda stay here with me. I beg your pardon? I would like to take Matilda. If that's what you like, that is. I would look after her with love and care and respect, and I'd give her everything. Would you like that, Matilda?
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
What? Did you call me your... They'll be here any minute. Your daughter?
What about the girl? Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, you're a bit short of rude. So yes.
Thank you.
Here's to you, everything I know. Here's to you, never sleep. Midnight to the morning, for you are
hang out like this now. Right, again, I promise not to keep you very long. But I've got quite a few thank yous to get through. You've been so kind to bear with me. Board of Governors, thank you so much for coming. Parents, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and joining this. Thanks for all the hard work you've done with the preparation at home. I'm sure you've heard some of these songs far too many times by now, but that one will be in your head for at least next week. I assure you. Parents Society, thank you again for coming. Thank you for setting up outside this morning. Miss Belen's hanging around at the back. I'd like to thank you to Miss Belen. Please, Miss Belen, stand up. We've done so much to make this happen today. We did outside and the children we get later on as well. So thank you, Mr. Belen, and thank you to the admin and the staff, of course. Where are we? Where's Miss Fox? Please stand up. Where's Mr. Jones? I'll get to be the one who stands up here and says thank you, but these four guys have worked so hard for the last how many months? I'm not quite sure. I've kept Miss Kate, please stand up, please come here. She worked tirelessly through her lunch breaks, during her break time, during free periods to make sure the singing was on point, and wasn't it on point? Making sure all her piano work was excellent, and that was excellent as well, and also helping with the dancing. This would not happen because thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And of course, children, it would have been all right without me. You know, Miss Kate's playing would have been great. We'd have had a go. Guys, you were fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I'm really proud of each and every one of you. That last song, which always gets me, hear me now, talks a lot about growing up. It's a bit overrated. It's all about climbing trees, yes! You can climb trees when you're tall, it's fantastic. You can eat sweets when you like, you don't have to ask your mum. You don't have to do that. You can watch cartoons all night. Or to be honest, I think some do. You can, what else can you can spend all day lying in the sun. I've not done that for a long time, I haven't got the hair. It says you can be strong enough to carry everything. That is true. It says you can be smart enough to answer all the questions you need to know the answers to before you grow up. I don't think we ever really get to that. One of the lines is you can be brave enough to do what you guys have done today. You've got that already. Well done. Now we do have something for you, but because we are tight for time, the parents get quite hot.
And I want to speak, Mr. Trunchbull.
We do have some things upstairs. You will each get a lovely pen set for you to take to secondary. And Indy, you may have given this game away a couple of times. And you'll also get your graduation t-shirt, which I'm sure fits. Now, when I tried it on before, Miss Belen said you need to take the tiny shirt off.
There, try that.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'm just going to say something for about half a second because I know that after that superb performance and everyone who dares call me Mr. Trunchbull at tonight's event is going to be expelled. But we are going to say goodbye to someone who I know you absolutely love. And his name is Mr. Smith. So come back, Mr. Smith. And we are, before I talk about Mr. Smith and all about habits he's taught me, which has been plenty this year, we're also sadly going to be saying goodbye to Miss Fitzgerald, our staying in Spain, she's not going too far away, and we will miss her, but we do wish you every success. And thank you from all of year 6. Don't quite know what the school, because I'm not going to be here, or Miss Kate's going to do, and Mr. Escobar without Mr. Smith. We'll miss his big shoes. You know how they are when he walks down the corridor? Yeah, they're really loud, aren't they? Yeah. You can hear him a mile away, that's quite right. We'll miss his sense of humour because he makes all of us laugh, even sometimes at the wrong time when he's supposed to be serious. Do you think he's good at jokes? Yes. I actually hate to admit, I think the jokes are better than mine. So fantastic. We will miss, all of us, his kindness. Mr. Smith is a very kind person. A very kind person. I'll miss his cups of tea. When he sees me in the morning, he'll go, "Tea, Mrs. B?" No, "Yes, please," and off he goes, he makes it, he runs back. I don't quite know, I think we'll just miss everything about him, won't we? Yeah? Yeah? What will you miss, Astrid?
His funny story.
His funny stories. What will you miss, Ben?
How is sweet?
Sweet. When he says sweet. What will you miss?
I would miss his organization. Without him, everything would be disorganized.
Just a bit of pressure and Mr. Escobar. Last one. What will you miss? What, bellows or something? It doesn't mean both. With a bellow, with a song. Mr. Smith, on behalf of all of the parents, because I know you will want me to say this, and all of the children, we will sincerely wish you. We thank you. We wish you every success and good luck. Next week is your last week in primary school. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Then you venture over to the secondary school, and then your next year with the big boss. Oh, good luck on that one. So thank you, parents. It's going to be lovely to have a glass of lemonade with you this evening. Mr. Escobar.
I always enjoy this moment, this last performance of Year 6, especially because I know the Year 6 a little bit better now because I've done a whole session with them on emotional intelligence. And when I was watching the play, I got 2 powerful messages from Matilda. And I always enjoy trying to link what I see with what is in the future. And there's two messages here. The first one that I want to give you is that knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And we live in a world now where information comes our way in so many different ways that really, if you are prepared and you have knowledge, this will help you overcome obstacles and possibly change the world. Some people say to me, yeah, well, sometimes I'm lucky and I get good marks. Sometimes I'm lucky. Well, I agree. I do agree. Luck is there. It's a factor in life. We all agree. However, there is a famous scientist, Louis Pasteur, who said something along the lines of, chance favors the cultivated mind. And that, I couldn't agree more. Be curious. Read, explore, and seek knowledge. That will get you a long way. Don't just stay at the surface. Don't just do your homework and forget about it. Just find something interesting. Read about it. Learn about it. Look at Matilda. Matilda's thirst for knowledge was insatiable. And that is the example that you have to follow. That's message number one for you. And the second message I want to give you is, I think I'm going to pick one of our performers here, and I think I'm going to choose Matilda's best friend. I think Astrid was Matilda's best friend in the play. Could you stand up for a second? Oh, we go two. That's right. I think, yeah, good. You two can answer this question. I did a session with Year 6 on emotional intelligence, and we talked about the importance of emotions. And this is something that I really have a passion for. I really think it's important that we don't only learn about mathematics, English and science, but we are equipped in dealing with situations that life really presents in front of us. And when we talked about emotions, I remember that there was one that everyone in Year 6 was like, we shouldn't have this emotion. And that was anger. And I remember when I said anger is necessary, people were saying to me, no, Mr. Scott, anger is not necessary. Anger is bad because it's negative. I agree. It's a negative primary emotion, and we have learned about it. But I just want to ask Astrid, why is anger necessary in life? Why is it useful? What is its function? Why do we need anger? Do you remember, Astrid? Am I putting you in a different position now?
I think it was it's bad because you have to and also because
Can I help you with it? Very well. So, in today's performance, I realized that there's two situations in which anger can be used. One was the head teacher who got angry and couldn't control that anger and did the things that you shouldn't do. And the other type of anger that I think is necessary and is important is what you did when you saw that what happened to Matilda was unfair. So what I'm saying to you is stand up for what is right. Do not remain silent over something that is unjust. And that is what you have to get. Don't just watch the world goes by and thinking, I'm going to upset that. No, that's when anger is necessary. Stand up and say, I cannot tolerate this. And that is how our world will become more compassionate and a kinder world. So I just want to say well done to everyone. Thank you, Astrid, for volunteering. And I wish you, all Year 6 students, the very best in secondary school. This is my last year as head of secondary, as you know. I'm going to take over Mrs. Baxter's role from September, and I wish you all the best, and I know that you will be absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much.